Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So of course the main subject to talk about is the GW web store is back open, but I also want to talk about some humble bundle stuff for 40k video games. That's the back end of the video. I go through the list, like what to recommend and what I enjoyed, everything like that. So if you want to go and watch that, stay tuned. But the main thing is, of course, the GW web store is now back open. I'm currently in the queue because I am going to buy an executioner tank because I need a third one added to my arsenal because they're just amazing to paint, and also they just bring all the firepower. They are by far the best Space Marine tank I have ever played with. It's just, the heavy laser destroyer is perfection. Anyway, enough of me fantasizing over me unleashing my Sons of Dawn. As you can see in the background, I am 8 minutes away, but I think this is a tad bit buggy because once I got onto the website, once I first got on there, I was 5 minutes away from going to it. Then it went up to 10 minutes, then back down to 8 minutes, then 9 minutes, then back down to, then back up to 10 minutes, and now I'm at 8 minutes again. So I'm not too sure if it's working as intended when it's showing you the estimated wait time, but the little progress bar is loading, so I'm wondering once I get the end to the end of that progress bar, it's loading the website, and that's mean I should have access. Now GW put out an article about some information about the relaunch of the website, so I thought I'd best do a video just to share it to bring you chaps up to date, because this is not opening for everyone. It's only a certain amount of countries that's it's opening for. It says some countries will open immediately, more will follow very, very soon. So it says if you live in one of the following listed territories, you'll be able to place an order today when you can get on the actual website. So the UK, Finland, Ireland, Netherlands, Norway, Denmark, France, Spain, Japan, Poland, Sweden, Germany, Austria, Belgium, rest of the world, and rest of Europe. Now, when it says rest of the world and the rest of Europe, that doesn't really mean the rest of the world or the rest of Europe. It means individual countries that were probably not listed on there. So just think, because the rest of the world, that doesn't really count you. I know it sounds confusing because the countries that cannot place orders today are the following: Italy, Australia, New Zealand, USA, and Canada. So if you live in one of those countries, I'm afraid you won't be able to place an order today, but in the future I think you will be able to, maybe by the end of this month, hopefully. I think it's just down to the logistic needs at the moment because, of course, Italy, Australia, New Zealand, USA, Canada. Well, Italy is definitely on proper lockdown with the quarantine. I have no idea when they're kind of lifting theirs. But all the other countries, they're quite a fair few miles away when we look at the global scale. So it's shipping all the products over there. So maybe that's why it's going to be taking its time for those countries. And when it comes to actually buying the products, there's a certain amount of products that will be limited. So it says here, are limited on some items. Due to expected high demand for certain things, we'll be limiting sales, some items to free per order. This is to make sure that everyone can get hold of the essentials they need. So Citadel colour paint is free per order. Spray paints is free per order. Citadel super glue is free per order. Citadel plastic glue, and the Prophecy of the Wolf box set is also free per order. It actually says we're putting the limit on the new boxed sets Prophecy of the Wolf so we can keep it available for as long as possible. Those Orcs and Space Wolf fans have been waiting patiently for weeks for the fight for the millennia to resume. Of course, for those of you who don't know, as all this lockdown happened, it was basically when they were going to push out the Prophecy of the Wolf box set. It's going to be interesting now to see how they go marketing the rest of the products that was supposed to be due out by then, because Engine War was supposed to be due out by now, and this month, the May month, was supposed to be Fabius's book, War of the Spider. So I'm wondering how they're actually going to market and push that product out now. Are they going to keep to the schedule of one Psychic Awakening book per month, or are they just going to try and rush it all out in May, or maybe or after May or something like that? But are they going to rush it out in 1 month, or are they going to spread it out as they intended to do with their marketing stuff? It's going to be interesting to see what they do with that. And it also mentions shipping as well, because we all know, I think this is common knowledge, shipping is going to be slow. I think if you're ordering anything anywhere in the world at the moment, shipping it to you is a slow process because of everything slowing down and, staff and safety concerns and all that kind of stuff. So they mentioned that here. It says, fair warning, shipping won't be quite as fast as usual. To enable effective social distancing, a limit has been placed on the number of staff in our warehouse at any one time, as well as a host of extra safety precautions. So it's likely it will take us a few days longer to dispatch your order, which is completely fine. Just as long as people are safe, I don't really mind getting my stuff a week late or something. I don't want to cause people trouble because I want another executioner tank, so there's no problem for me for that. And that's basically the information that they released. There's a little bit more to it if you want to go check out the article for yourself. I'm really wondering what is going on with the retail, the third-party retailers now. People like Element Games and stuff. I'm wondering how fast they get their orders out, because of course, if you order from Element Games, it's it's cheaper, sometimes up to 20%. Shameless plug, I know I am an affiliate of them, but that's what I'm really holding out for before I start buying the bulk of my hobby stuff. So I'm wondering, is GW got to start sending stuff to them, or they actually got to focus on people actually ordering it from their website before they start shipping the product out to those type of retailers? Again, that's probably another question for another rainy day. And on to the second part of this video, which is Humble Bundle, because they have an absolutely fantastic deal that's going on at the moment. It is a deal on a lot of Warhammer 40k and also Warhammer games. So I'm just going to go down through the list and give you some of my recommendations, what I've played, what I've enjoyed and stuff like that. So if we start straight from the top, Space Hulk Enhanced Edition, £8.74, absolute bargain for me. The single player is fun. The multiplayer can get a little bit boring after a while, but if you're a first time player, you and your friends jumping in now and then and doing all the missions, and you'll have so much fun. I actually wish there was a game mode a part of this game where they completely take out the Tyranids, so I can just walk around the maps, because the ship, the level designs are just so beautiful. Vermintide is another great hack and slash game for all of you who have played it. Sanctus Reach, a great turn-based game. Mechanicus, probably one of the strongest 40k games we've had in a while. Again, absolutely fantastic. Inquisitor Martyr, for those of you like the top-down RPG kind of click-to-move games, this is definitely for you. Battlefleet Gothic Armada, the Chaos campaign, absolutely fantastic. I think Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 is actually on here. I think this is just the DLC, or I think this is the full game with the Chaos campaign in it. So yeah, again, a fantastic single player campaign. Multiplayer is a bit dead at the moment. It died more or less when they took the 2 vs 2 ranking out. There hasn't really been that much mod support or anything like that. So the community for the multiplayer side has kind of faded away, but it's definitely worth it if you just want to play the single player. You'll have so many hours playing that. There's a huge, massive galaxy campaign map, and there's rebooted Gilliman's in there, Abaddon's in there. You can play as Necrons, Tyranids, or the Imperium. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic, and it's all set post Rebooted coming back, because of course Reboot is in it and stuff like that. Gladius, again, another really fun game, really enjoyed that. Space Wolf, another really cool turn-based game. Blood Bowl, sorry, I can't really say anything about Blood Bowl. I've never really played it, so I can't really give any recommendations to that. Warhammer Quest, same with that. Mordheim, sorry, same with that. As you can tell, I'm more of a 40k player. Chaos Bane, did play some of this though. It's fun. It's a fun game. £22. For me, I'd rather spend money on buying Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 and Space Hulk Deathwing. That's just me. Space Hulk Tactics, another really fun game. £8. You can't laugh at that. Space Wolf, the DLC for the Necron stuff if you're into it. Man of War Corsair. I actually played this when it first got announced, some of the beta stuff, and it's actually a really, really fun game. You go around in your ship with a crew, go around, just on the high seas doing quests and all that kind of fun stuff. Vermintide End Times, Space Wolf, most of these are some DLCs and stuff like that. Warhammer 40,000 Mechanicus. Actually, why is Warhammer 40,000 Mechanicus? Oh, right, sorry, this is the Omnissiah edition. Okay, there's certain different editions and stuff like that. This is why I'm getting confused. Mechanicus with the Heretic and stuff, the DLC down here. Vermintide, all the Vermintide stuff, Space Wolf stuff. Armageddon, really, really fun game. That is a hex-based tactical game. Very, very fun. Never played Chainsaw Warrior, sorry. Dark Future. Kind of fun game. I streamed that a little bit. Eternal Crusade Squadron. Okay, here we go. Right, Eternal Crusade has a Squadron Edition for £3.74, and it also has the Imperial Edition for £5.99. Right, what can I say about this? First thing, you don't have to pay for this game because it's a free-to-play game. This was probably just give you points to spend to do your guys up. Eternal Crusade was amazing at one point. I think this is the only game that I had more fun in when I was testing it rather than it was released. The developers have more or less left the game completely. We tried to play it the other day, me and a couple of friends on stream, for those of you who joined the stream, and the games just kept disconnecting us because it seems like the servers are just on the way out. There's a lot of rumours that this is the last year that this game will be alive. Apparently the servers are supposed to run out of contract in 2020, so we'll see on that. But yeah, just download it in free to play and just test it before you come back in. And if you want to spend money, you know, it's whatever you want to do. Battlefleet Gothic Armada, this is the original one, number one, some Space Marine DLC. This one has a pretty cool campaign with it as well. Both Battlefleet Gothic games, for me, had great stories, great cutscenes, everything like that. If we just like go down, Sanctus Reach, again, fantastic. Chaos Bane Deluxe Edition down here, Vermintide, Sanctus Reach. Just going to the bottom season there's nothing really. It's just more or less DLCs and stuff like that. For me, I would recommend if you want some really good single player stuff, get Space Hulk Deathwing. That's really fun, and get Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2. Again, that's really fun as well. Space Hulk Tactics is pretty decent, but it's more of a tactical game. There's not, but there is a bit of a story there, but these two have like really cool narrative stories, and visually they're absolutely stunning games. Very awesome games. I'm surprised Dawn of War's not on here at all. If Dawn of War was on here, I'd be like, yes, you know, get that. That is like the number one choice. Anyway, there we go. Humble Bundle. I'll include a link in the description if you want to go and check it out and buy any of these type of games. Alright, Chaperonios, that's me done for another video. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching as always. If you are buying something on the GW website today, let me know down in the comment section. What are you buying? Hopefully it's a glorious executioner tank, because, you know, Space Marines are the best faction and everyone else shall be smushed into the dirt because we are the Emperor's chosen. Screw you, Custodes. How dare you shoot at us? And if you're buying anything on the Humble Bundle, let me know. Is there any game that takes your fancy? Post it down below and we'll have a nice little chat down there as we always do. See you now. Have a great day and bye-bye.